It's not a walkthrough, playthrough, review, anything like that. It's just me playing the game badly so you can see what it looks like. Okay then, this is Kirby's Dream Land on the Game Boy. We're playing it on a Game Boy Pocket. This is another of those games that I played way back in the day and absolutely loved, and I haven't really played since, so I'm going to do very badly, but you expect that, and if you don't, where the hell have you been? So, yeah, all I know about this is, well, okay, you can breathe air and then, I say breathe air, inhale large quantities of air, get big and fat and blow it out as a that. And you can, yes, I love that, just inhale everything. I mean, whoever thought of inhaling small birds as a weapon? Oh, I probably didn't want to do that. I don't care. I'm going to inhale everything and do that. It's just the novelty of what's that? Is it a mushroom? Is it a cupcake? I don't know. I killed it. I guess I'm going in there. Can I go in while I'm fat? What's this? I don't know. I don't know what just happened. What happens if you go down there? Can you go down there? Probably shouldn't go down there. I was thinking that was like a tunnel to somewhere, but it's not. It's just a big crevasse that you don't want to go down. Alright, everything hurts you, even little cute chicks. That's just, it looks cute, but it's a dangerous world we're existing in here. Everything kills you. Even mushrooms. Who'd think mushrooms would hurt you? Eh? So what are these? Okay, what was that? Was that a bit Alice in Wonderland? One makes you big, one makes you small. Don't know. Ooh. Is that a mushroom or a cupcake? Don't know. Some kind of muffin. Something about the word muffin, I just... Jokes about Muffin the Mule and... Oh my god, you bastard. Can I can't, oh god. Okay, there we go. That's how you do that then. Oh, you Burke, you're facing the wrong way. Yay, I'm a hero. Oh god, apple? Ghosty. I don't, oh, that looks, good god, I just swallowed a cow. I love it. It's that whole, just eat everything. Doesn't matter what it is, eat it. Absolutely everything. Oh god. I'm probably doing it wrong. There are there puzzles and things that I'm meant to solve and what... Yeah. And I'm failing to solve stuff because I'm just eating the clues, maybe. God, it's like a wildebeest and I just swallowed it. Oh. So I killed that, whatever it was, by belching on it, as you do. Maybe he's got bad breath. I mean, when you eat things like he's eating, if you eat, you know, you swallow cows whole, it's probably to be expected. What was that? And is that something? Yes, it seems to be. But, oh, careful now. Well, that was cute. Can we go somewhere? Oh. I'm inhaling through the wall. There doesn't seem to be a way in there though, so we're going to have to go that other way. Oh, is that the way out? Ah. I think it might be. It is. How cool. Oh, my battery on my camera's running out. I am going to have to stop there. That's a shame. I was enjoying that. I could have gone on for quite a while because I didn't seem to be dying too much. That is Kirby's Dream Land on the Game Boy. I love it. It's fantastic. It's, in my opinion, of the games I have played on the Game Boy, it's one of the best. It's cute, it's clever, it's just everything you want on a Game Boy game, really. Battery's died, almost. Right, gonna go. Thank you for watching. Hello, today's questions for Q&A. I've got a couple. First one is from ROCKFORD C64, link to his channel down there. He asks, for Q&A, I started loading a Spectrum game in 1983 and it's still not loaded. Should I wait a bit longer? No. Rewind to the start of the tape and start again, because you've obviously lost a little bit of data, so give it another 40 or so years and you should be there. To be honest, Spectrum games didn't actually load that slowly compared to some other systems I've tried, and the two slowest that come to mind are the Commodore 64 and the Atari 8-bit. They are slow ass loading computers. Yeah, no, rewind, start again. Second question is from ShibaTheDestroyer, link to his channel down there. For Q&A, has getting caught up in pre-release hype and then disappointment ever ruined a game for you? It ruined Zelda Ocarina of Time for me, and I saw people react similarly with No Man's Sky. Always great to see a video from you, Steve. Thank you. I don't know if it's ever ruined a game, but I have definitely been disappointed on occasion. I'm trying to think of examples. The one that is coming to mind immediately is Wing Commander. I saw or read about it in the magazines, reviews to a degree, saying how the sprite scaling and everything was fantastic, the level of immersion and depth, you know, it created a believable universe and believable spaceships and space battles and blah blah blah, and I got it on the Amiga. And honestly, that game's rubbish. It just is. I could not see what all the fuss was about. Now granted, the Amiga version is not the best version, but I've played other versions of it since then, and they're really not a whole lot better. The fact is, yes, the sprites are scaling, but I don't care, because when they're up close, if they're just a big bunch of blocks, I don't care that they're filling the screen, they're just big square blocks. For something to be impressive, it's got to look good when it's up close and then get smaller. Not look good when it's a long way away and then just be a blobby mess when it's up close. And that's what Wing Commander was, and to me it was massively disappointing. And even if I could forgive that aspect of it, the gameplay itself was tedious. Did not enjoy it. Just fly around a bit, shoot at something, get shot maybe beat it, maybe not, rinse and repeat. It was shockingly tedious. Of course, the other game that comes to mind, it wasn't really ruined by the hype, but it made the game and the company, and I can't remember who the company was, a laughing stock, and that's Rise of the Robots. But more than that, the people who really
should have been ashamed with the magazines who were promoting it, really, is what they were doing. Building up hype about a game that they hadn't played yet. They were just taking what the developers told them and quoting it as fact. Maybe saw a few screenshots that look great. Well, rendered stuff does look great if it's well rendered. But I mean, the magazine that really let us down so badly was Edge magazine. I remember reading Edge. Edge, to me, it was the magazine if you wanted to know what was what in gaming. If you wanted factual, believable, credible information, integrity, that kind of thing, Edge was it. It was the industry leader as far as I was concerned in terms of credibility and professional conduct. And they just swallowed the thing hook, line and sinker and regurgitated all this twaddle about how great it was going to be month upon month upon month. It was Rise of the Robots, this is the future of gaming. What a bloody disaster. That game, it's just rubbish. It's just rubbish. And so I didn't buy the game, thankfully. I've played it since, I've got it because internet. But that for me, that was the end of the credibility of magazines in general. I realised you can't believe a word they say. When it comes to pre-releases, when they're hyping a game, just don't even bother reading it. It's not worth it. It's all bollocks. Yeah, it was disappointing, really, because for a long while I thought Edge was, and for a long while I think it was, a very credible, professionally produced magazine. And then I don't know what it is now. I haven't read it in years. Do they still make it? I actually stopped buying it. At that point I kind of lost faith in it, but I stopped reading it when it just became a boring... it wasn't really a magazine anymore, it was... what's the word I'm looking for? It was an industry journal, I think is what you would call it. It was just speaking to the industry, about the industry, and wasn't even speaking to the common gamer on the street anymore. It wasn't for gamers, it was for people in the gaming industry, and it was like, not interested, boring, long, turgid dirges of bleh. Hey, wasn't that like really eloquent? Yeah, not much. Yeah, there are other games that I have felt really let down by after the hype, but I can't actually think of any others off the top of my head right now. But those two really come to mind. Rise of the Robots and Wing Commander. Poor. Very poor. I'm trying to think, there was... Well, of course the biggest letdowns were Cyclops and Bandersnatch from Imagine Software. Because they were hyped, and then Imagine went bust and we never saw them. And people obviously will be vaguely aware of Bandersnatch now because Black Mirror. But yeah, they promised so much and delivered nothing at all. They needed a dongle, an extra piece of add-on hardware to run them, and it got too expensive, and Imagine crashed badly and burned and disappeared. But that's another story. Okay, I will shut up there, because why not? If you've got any questions you'd like answering in a video like this, leave your question in the comment section below. Begin your question with for Q&A, so I know not to just answer it in the comment section. And thank you for watching.
Yes, so I ring the button that releases the hound to that subscribe button. Oh, hello, yes, do subscribe.